Street Money!
It seemed like it was just yesterday. This whole street money thing was just an idea, a dream.
If them shots start to ring out, then they ringing from my hood.
Ring through my hood.
If baby girl bag dimes, then you know she from my hood.
You know I bag a dime at a time.
If them Ray-Bans roll out, then they stopping in my hood.
You know the boys be watching
A
us.
D-boy in Ohio, then you know we from my hood. Look, we all hood daddy. Motor City for mayor, I'm back.
What up, though, Detroit? You know what I mean? It's your man, Motor City, Street Money Edition, sliding through the city with my man, the Hustle Season DVD, this whole go-round. You know what I mean? If y'all ain't from the city, welcome to my city. We stroking the west side. That's where the best ride. You know what I mean? Ain't really tripping over here, you know. We're gonna touch topics and just go through some conversation. Street Money definitely making this movement right here. You know, the family reached out. You know, we're gonna talk politics, we're gonna talk life. We're gonna talk the bullshit, you know. But just to give y'all a little insight, you know, we got Street Money moving right now. I mean, we got a lot of production on the music side of things, on the video side of things. You know, where we at right now, I just really like what the city was doing, and you know, I just wanted to do my part. You know what I mean? I feel like we got a piece of the puzzle to add. You know what I mean? We're gonna write a little bit in the history book. Street Money gonna leave a chapter in this thing called Detroit Rap. You know what I mean? If I had to put a topic on it, you know, hands down, I can't stand the front, it's gangster, man. When I was really jumping in the game, like, okay, we're gonna do the music, I really wanted to do a joint with Tricky. You know what I mean? I respected his movement from day one. And, you know what I mean? The first time I heard him shake that, make that booty bounce, I'm in the car with a boatload of hoes, and every one of them bitches went to wiggling when it came on. And I said, I don't know who Dog is, but I got to fuck with him, you feel me? Shit. And a lot of cats don't know that Tricky is definitely talented. From the production standpoint, I want to say Tricky, that's just like his family, but Trick, the Godfather, Detroit is who I'm referencing. And so with that being said, you know, I just really wanted to work with Tricky from that standpoint, from production. So when we jumped in the music game under that umbrella, you know, I reached out. And the best way I could think to get at him, because I had several ways to get at him, but Beretta was the most convenient, that made most sense for the time. And with me and Beretta history, it was a no-brainer to reach out to B. So B reached out to Trick people, and they got with me. And I'm just gonna give that man his credit. He an industry player at this time, you know what I mean? And he justifiably got industry product, and he had an industry ticket. You know, an old head told me good ain't cheap and cheap ain't good. That man borderline greatness, you follow me? And so with that being said, I put mine on the table. You know, that's everything, dollar for dollar. You know, that man ain't even have to count the money, it's all their money, Poppy, you feel me? And he picked up the stacks, banged them bitches together, and I wasn't demonstrating or overemphasizing. He picked up the stacks, banged them bitches together, turned around, cut up the track board, and set the studio on fire, my nigga. Boom, and when we sitting there going crazy, the vocals go down, the volume go down for a minute. He turn around, he say, you know, me and Kid Rock like family. Yeah, true that. And he say, I'd originally did this track for him, but I'm definitely gonna bless you and show you love on the streets this go round. You know, boom. And so said that to say this, tracks went back up and the magic was happening. And Herc was in the studio just so happened that night. So me and Herc stepped out in the hallway, and you know, I fuck with them boys from the bottom. Me and Herc 100 years, we had already did same stages, and you know, had mutual acquaintances and, you know, been in the same studios. And so with that being said, it was just nothing than conversation, handshakes, and the business was easy to get conducted, and Herc on the track. You know what I mean? The Pamela Shepherd, we go back 100 years. And I walked up out of there with a banger. It's #1 on the roster. It's gonna be first one popping off. Street Money Part 1, featuring Big Herc, Pamela Shepherd, produced by the Godfather Detroit Trick. It's the Motor City Smack Man, Street Money in this one, 100. Street Money!
I play the streets like my bitch. We break up, we make up, reflect on cash, we counted them keys that we take up. You flawless with no makeup, you my bad bitch. Slant eyes illuminating like the lights on my six. And when smack with bricks, the water keeps spinning like them spree wells. Poppy plug me with fingers, quit fucking with the fish scale.
I really wanted to do something for her. It wasn't about rap, it wasn't about, I just had to get it off my chest about how I felt about baby, you know? And so And so going in, I just, how to formulate the whole song, it got real, man. It took me a minute to put the joint together, I'm not a fast writer, but that one took some intricate part because I wanted to touch on her. I definitely wanted to be respectful because y'all know me, I talk it greasy. And I didn't want to say anything out the way or disrespectful, but it just really paint her at an honest light though, because, she from the hood, baby West Side, I mean, she grew up Sherwood Forest. It is what it is, and that's the hood right there. And so, just touching on all topics, when we got into the song format of it, I just started being honest. I ain't never seen Shorty in no weed spots. I ain't never seen her at the Loud House. It is what it was. She carried herself at a different standard. And this is before the talent and the mainstream took off. And then when she really blew mainstream, I mean, it was crazy. So I was trying to formulate all that into the song with the 1 in a million and the whole 9, and that's when I got the rolling one and back to back in these things right here. And by the time the smoke cleared, we came out with it, And then one of her biggest joints was Rock the Boat, and that's the one I really liked because it had a groove to it, man. You could really, grown folk a ballroom, the young folk, we could get loose to it. And so from that aspect, that's why we chose that particular track to remake. And like I said, it just came all natural. Every word for word, bar for bar was from the heart. And so that was just how pretty much the whole Aaliyah joint came to pass. And then, like I say, I always had dreams of working with her. I always want to work with Detroit artists. If you see the project and what we doing, I work with Detroit. I'm sticking with the home team. I believe in us, Detroit. I hope y'all believe in the Motor City.
Street money!